Yeah.
Eyes in the mirror that don't belong. A heart of deep like a funeral song. Red flag. And the dead come alive and evil thrives. See the red flags, and you might survive.
Hello and welcome to Red Flags, the podcast for people who want to live in a haunted house. Today we're talking about 2013's The Conjuring, because it's Al's favorite movie. We're your hosts, Doodah, Dave, Opie, Donnie, and Al. Fire in the hole.
What about Doad?
Doad.
I liked
Doodah.
Dado.
Addo.
I think that was my favorite one, yeah.
Yeah.
Addo.
Yeah. Addo. Adod.
2013? That's when this came out?
Yep. It's an old one.
It's not that fucking old.
2013's
2013's not that...
It still seems really recent to me.
It does.
like when I looked that up, I was like, holy shit, there's no way this came out that long ago.
12 years ago.
So I think we'll do just a quick little touch on like the movie, and then our whole basis for starting this was for Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Oh, good old Ed and Lorraine.
And if you pull up the docs, I actually have the little bit of breakdown that you can kind of look through for like how they started. And
This is not what I was looking for.
that's not where you parked your car.
Drive is out of date.
I don't know what the drive is.
Oh no.
Give me 1 second. I think. Oh my god.
Anyway, we're talking about Ed and Lorraine and The Conjuring from 2013. Yada, yada, yada. What are we looking for?
Podcast folder. I made you a right there. Yep, that'll have the whole drive, and then if you scroll down, you should see Warren's right there.
Right there. All right.
There you go.
Nice.
Should we start with doing what Al was trying to do last week and just rifle out the scores, no explanation?
Yeah, that never works because you guys start explaining shit.
I give it an 8. No explanation.
I didn't hear you last time though. You said it and I was like, oh no.
Anybody else got a
Opie
score?
said 8. Donnie?
8. I'll go with an 8.5.
I'm going to go 6. David? Ooh.
David, where's the button? You're hurting my feelings.
If he doesn't speak up.
Donnie can fire those
Hit the
off.
button.
Gotta find it first.
David, you're hurting my feelings.
Whee!
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna start at a 7.
7.
You know what brings it down for me?
What?
The fucking
What?
doll.
The what?
The doll.
Oh, the doll.
I hate dolls.
Are you just talking about Annabelle?
Yes.
That's not that
It's
much.
a creepy. I fucking hate those movies. You ever seen
Like,
Dead Silence?
You know
Any
we're
of
going to
those?
watch Annabelle, right?
Yes.
Hardly the focus in this movie.
It's got quite a bit of a focus.
Yeah, I guess.
It does. I mean,
Oh,
that's where the whole
6?
demonic force came from.
Oh
It was
my
infecting
God.
The doll and then spread to
You guys,
the room.
I was just kind of skimming through Dave's chat GPT on the Warrens,
Yep.
and they mentioned their first major case was probably the White Lady ghost of Union Cemetery in Easton, Connecticut. I have a creepy fucking story to tell you.
Let's hear it.
You remember the other day, like sometime last week, it was downpouring.
Yep.
I was driving down this fucking road. Nothing on it. And like I'm flying down this dirt road in the middle of nowhere. There's no houses for a while. That's just why I'm cruising. And as I'm flying down the road, I have no AC in my van, so I have to make a choice between getting drenched and overheating because it was still like 85 degrees, even though it was downpouring.
You know what we could
Sucks.
Wait on that.
We could put an air conditioner in there. They make like those small ones. We can just mount it up by your dash and then just put a couple power inverters in there so you could turn 12 into 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or put ice cubes in your shoes. What happened next?
Yes.
So I'm flying down this road, window down, and I see there's a lady walking down the road in like a white raincoat. And as I go by, I slow down and she starts clapping and yells a name and then like watches me drive by.
Claps, yells. She's probably out of her mind.
Claps, yells a name, and then watches me drive by. And I was like, that was weird because I recognized the name. And so I got to the row of mailboxes. I quickly like boop, 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 put the like only 3 of them needed something, and then zipped around. And I'm like, I want to ask her what she said. Right? So I'm going back the same direction. This is like 2 minutes max. Nowhere to be found.
Fun.
What was the name?
I'm not going to say it.
What the fuck?
What was the name?
I'm not going to say it.
That's you made this story up. It's bullshit.
What did the name rhyme with?
I'm not
Yeah.
going to say it. It's not relevant to the thing. It's just a personal thing.
Schmallen Schmiederson?
Yeah. That's what
He's
it
like
was.
what? He's like Al's Wario.
I met a crazy person.
It said
today.
Wario.
smell Schmiederson.
I wish I could bring a recording of this guy. He sat out there the whole fucking time
Set out where?
when we were working on that truck because it's at like a little tiny little apartment complex thing, like a lower income type deal.
Okay.
This guy was bonkers out of his fucking mind.
All right.
Came out. We could hear him singing in his apartment, and I can't even mimic it. Fucking
Well, you have to try.
horrible. I can't remember. My brain is fried from being outside, so I can't even think of exactly how it was. Kind of raspy and just really off key.
Yeah.
Really bad. Then he came outside, and he was playing his guitar, kind of quiet, but he was recording it on like maybe a phone or something. I couldn't really
Okay.
tell what it was, but he'd record it, and then he'd play it back to himself, laughing his ass off. And then he'd record it again, the exact same song, but then he would put variations in it where he would all of a sudden just be in the middle of playing and just go, and then he would play it back and laugh his ass off.
If you guys had
Dude, that's
seen
awesome.
what Dave did with his body when
Oh
he made
my
that
god.
noise.
It was. You remember Crazy Kyle?
He did
Yeah.
the noise with his body.
Yeah, he was out of his fucking noodle.
Huh.
I don't know who this guy is, but goddamn, that dude needs fucking psychological help.
Drugs. do
He
some
was
crazy shit to you.
honestly though he
Ask
was
Hobo about it.
probably just like filming himself for fun and just laughing at some dumb shit he was doing.
Yeah.
No. It
probably
was
some
the
rich kid
music.
that
It was the
trying to be a
he's a songwriter because he came over then and just sat there right next to the truck trying to talk to us. I ignored his fucking ass because he was driving me crazy. He kept playing the same fucking song and he would sing extremely monotone, but in a horrible, way off key to what he was playing. And it was the same fucking like 3 chords over and over, like a ding, 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 ding. I'm like, oh my fucking God. 6 fucking hours of that. Just about.
in the heat.
Yeah, and
Working
pissed
on a
off
Ford.
because we can't get this fucking thing going anyways. But yeah, so that was I wish I would have had my phone on me and just fucking recorded his ass so that I could play
Fuck,
it.
where
for
was
you.
your phone at?
It was in my car.
Just
It's like a real life sleep paralysis demon just hanging out to annoy the shit out of you.
Oh, and
See?
then he tried to talk to us, and I couldn't understand a fucking word he was saying half the time. He kept telling a story about going to his mom's house to eat fucking salad or something, and it made no.
So you
none of it
saw
made
a
any
legit
sense.
crazy person.
Oh yeah, he was nuts.
We
I
should
saw
have
a
been
ghost.
we should be talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I saw a ghost.
Yeah, you saw a ghost. That's scary. That's weird. That's a
I
weird
saw a
thing.
white lady.
What was the name?
I'm not.
Is it somebody that you know?
Yes, I told you it's a person that
And
I
they
know.
clapped for you.
You shouldn't even said anything about the name because that's
Was it like
He's
a,
hung up on the name.
was it a random name or was it like somebody that's relevant?
We're not getting into that, which is the reason why I said I'm not even saying the name.
Ooh, girl, I'm gonna bug you when you hit that record button again, and it says green over there. I'm gonna be.
We
on
are
this
so
shit.
off topic.
Ninja Star.
I wonder what the name is on this. Dad. Okay, The Conjuring. It was what was the stupid budget on this piece of shit? Let's see. All the way down at the bottom here. 20 million, and it made it 320.4 million. So that's why there's a whole fucking goddamn Conjuring universe.
Yeah, actually,
It was a big one.
when I had suggested this movie, I thought it was chronologically the first thing that happened, but apparently Annabelle was chronologically the first thing that happened in their movie verse they got going on. Where was that? I thought that was in here somewhere.
at the
Oh,
bottom.
I-
Notable turning points.
So-
Wasn't it that like chronologically the Warrens, like Annabelle was first in real life,
Yes,
but
yes.
I'm pretty sure the movies Conjuring was the first released.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
because Annabelle's a newer movie, right?
Well,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
far as this movie,
I don't know how
Annabelle
much newer,
was
but-
in this movie.
Annabelle was 2014.
Yeah.
So a year
this
later.
is 13 then. That's weird. Why the fuck did they do it like that? Why did they talk about Annabelle so hard in the beginning of this fucking movie?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a way to link it to. I'm not sure. I know this whole thing was just based off the Parent family.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. This was a real successful movie. It was real cool. Everybody liked it a whole bunch. It was about the Warrens. They were played by Patrick Wilson and
Lily Taylor.
Lily Taylor. So, what'd you guys think about their performances?
What was the guy's name? Patrick what?
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick
He was
Wilson.
great.
Yeah,
He's been in quite a few things.
he's pretty good. He's in The Watchmen and Hard Candy.
Mm-hmm.
Watchmen, that's what I remember
Yep.
him from.
He's in a few pretty solid horror movies. He's in Insidious.
Yep.
And one on Netflix. It's In the Tall Grass or something.
Oh,
And actually, the director, if I remember right from this, actually did Insidious also.
Opie, why were you looking up
James
Carla
Wan.
Gugino?
because when I saw Lily Taylor, I thought she was that lady.
Okay.
They do look kind of similar. Not on there, though. That girl looks, woo, damn.
Yeah, I didn't know where your woo was going there at first. It was like,
You see that Instagram up there.
this one?
Damn, you know.
Calm your brown eye.
I'm just saying.
Quit flexing your butthole.
Well, she's no Lily Taylor, who played. No, she didn't. She didn't play a woman, did she?
Vera Farmiga, Farmiga, whatever the fuck you say that. Lorraine Warren. That's Lily Taylor was the mother.
The mother. That's right.
Yeah, and Ron Livingston was the father.
Yeah, that was awesome. I don't know what movie pops in your head when you see him.
Oh, it's got to be Office Space.
Fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
actually, Band of Brothers also.
I never saw that one, but I did see The Office or the Office Space. I mean, everybody's seen The Office Space, though.
Yeah, it's like actually shocking that you have, seeing as you don't like movies before
I feel like I
1930.
watched it back in high school, and you were probably the reason I watched it. So.
Yeah, probably. I also made you watch Empire Records.
Hell yeah, I love that movie.
You made me watch that too. I remember you quoting it. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. You like pulled it up. You're like, you've never seen this movie? And I'm like, no, I've seen like the cover. And immediately you're just like, we're fucking watching it right now. Because I think you kept going, Gwar.
Gwar. Gwar.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot. I don't know if it dates very well, though.
Are you talking woke wise or what?
No, I mean, like, is it stupid now? Is it
No, it's still fucking great.
Would I
After
look
the
back
turning
and be
point,
like,
I added a whole thing about a little more.
Dave's been click-clacking away over there. Working
Oh,
hard.
I had a lot more
shit.
stuff
All right.
actually done up ahead of time, but I have
So
been
we got
very busy this whole week.
Ed Warren, a self-taught demonologist.
And he was one of the few, if I remember right, that was actually recognized by the Catholic Church.
Yes, he was
Yes.
recognized by the Catholic Church, but he wasn't ordained.
No,
He was the only
yeah.
non-ordained
that was
demonologist.
recognized
Yeah.
by the Catholic Church.
Could he just ordain himself? Isn't that a thing
No.
you can do on the internet now?
Yeah, but they didn't have
That's a
the
different
fucking
type of
internet, you
ordained.
dick mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
dick mouth. Yeah,
Take
no
that, dick
shit.
mouth.
I love it. So it's really funny because like this is like Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they're these fucking boss ass bitches of paranormal
People.
investigation.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like Ed Warren, a self-taught demonologist. He had no formal training, but was deeply passionate about theology and the supernatural. He was also a painter,
Yep, and that's how he actually met
Ooh.
people.
using haunted house art as a way to meet and talk to people about paranormal activity. So he was like, hey, guess what I know?
Look at this ghost I drew. I think there's one in your house.
Now, Lorraine Warren was a professed clairvoyant, which means that she says that she is medium and a trance psychic. Now, what I had heard,
Is
and I
there
don't,
anything other than a non-self-professed clairvoyant?
Well,
Yeah.
she actually worked with people, like actually with Catholic priests.
yeah, and so like
for,
one of
like,
the things
exorcisms.
about here is like a trance psychic. So she, from what I understand, she couldn't like speak to anything, but she could sense and feel it.
Yes.
See it.
She could see auras.
Yeah.
So she could see, and she could kind of see like the evil, but not as like an entity. She could just see like an aura of evil. Maybe like a black smoke type, thing or something.
And they were very religious.
They loved the Jesus.
They did. It was it can come across as, and that's why the Catholic Church was like always backing them, is because they were being like, look, here's demons. If demons exist, God exists. Let's get rid of these demons for you. You know what I mean?
So they were good for the religious.
Yes.
The religious people were like, "Oh man, these guys are really proving our point."
Yeah.
Fucking take that, atheists.
And of course, this is what, the Satanic Panic, right? In the 70s.
Yeah,
yeah.
60s and 70s, mostly the 60s, but
That's when these guys were coming around, and that's when the exorcisms were happening.
Annabelle was 1970s. Yeah, people were like, "Oh God, the devil."
They believed in good versus evil, and some entities were dangerous and needed to be removed through religious rituals. So in this movie, I remember they were talking about how their house, they had all these artifacts And I don't know how real it was to their real life, but like when that guy was doing the story on them and he was asking the question, like, do you really feel like it's safe to have these here? And Ed Warren's like, better here than out there.
That's true.
It's better to keep the genie corked or whatever they said.
I really liked that scene because they had the POV of the kid sneaking up.
Yeah.
And they make it kind of creepy, like, ooh, maybe that's a ghost that's in there possessing one of the things. But then they play it out. It's the kid,
Yeah.
and he's super curious. And that's exactly how you'd be if you were a kid.
Yeah, especially
Like,
when your
in that
dad's
room.
like, that room is bad. Don't go in that room.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, you probably should have told me that it was good.
Yeah.
Because now I got to go in
Tell me
there.
that room is full of Brussels sprouts and broccoli, and I'll stay out of it. But
Yeah,
if you tell
There's
me
veggies
don't
in
go
there.
I'm going in
I
there.
probably would have went in there then because I like Brussels sprouts and I love broccoli.
Oh, shit.
Did
That
you,
would
as
work.
a child?
Yes,
You're a fucked up individual.
and asparagus.
Oh, my God.
Asparagus is good.
That explains a lot.
Yep.
Let's see. They were... Al, so what do you think? Do you think they were fraudsters? That's kind of the question, right? That's the crux of this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the point.
There's a lot of skeptics on, and then also there's a lot of believers.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think that
I think that they believed in what they were doing. Like, legitimately.
I think that they
Believed it.
started as like, oh yeah, I'm a demonologist. Oh yeah, I'm a clairvoyant. But then like they kept getting put into situations where they had to do shit. Because I think that there is fucked up shit out there. I think that there are ghosts. I think that there are possessed.
Ladies walking on the road?
I'm not
in the rain?
100%. I don't know. Like, as far as the ghost thing goes, I don't know. There's a lot of beliefs that there is no real thing of ghosts, that it's actually more on the demonic side. Then there's also people that believe there's no such thing as actual, like, demonic, and that they're just souls that actually haven't, their
Whatever,
energy
glitch
is
in the
still
matrix,
there.
it doesn't matter. It's just there's something else there.
Yep.
There's something.
I truthfully believe that there is actually something that we don't know and we can't really know.
I heard some creepy ass stories about you as a kid.
Yes. I don't want to talk about them.
I know. And I also
Oh,
experienced some weird shit.
I'll talk a little
Camping.
bit about it off mic.
Okay.
I don't want it out there. People think I'm cuckoo pants.
Nobody thinks you fucking cuckoo pants.
It's just the story of when you climbed up on top of the roof and you were
No, I've seen
walking
weird,
like a zombie
I've seen
on
weird
the-
shit.
on the peak. Ooh.
There is one thing that I can talk about, as far as I do definitely believe in, like, demonic possession.
Here's the thing.
I've actually was present for a form of, like, a exorcism.
It's very well known
And I
that
can-
children are more susceptible to being open to these experiences, and you were much younger. Like you were.
I wasn't super young when I actually seen the whole exorcism thing. And I tell you what, a lot of people give that, like, if they haven't really seen it with their own eyes, it's pretty wild. Like, especially when that thing kind of manifests itself through that person. It was a smaller woman, and it took 7 guys to restrain her, and was easily able to shrug off a lot of them. And the voice that came out of that person's mouth was not her. She was not capable of making that voice.
Yikes.
So that's about all I'm really going to say, just in case somebody might be listening that maybe knows who that person is. I want to be careful to protect them, and what happened. And but I was there for. I just happened to be there, and when it was going on, and I will never forget it. And I can definitely tell you that was. I'm just going to say that was paranormal. That was not physically possible for her to have that strength, nor was it physically possible for the voice that came out of her to be from her. I can't mimic it, and it was not her.
All right.
Yep.
What does Donnie think? You think they're fraudsters?
I mean, I agree with the sentiment that I believe they believed, but I'm skeptical. Like I go back and forth on this in a lot of ways. I do think, like I do believe there is stuff out there that forces that are smart enough to mostly remain hidden from just the public, whatever. Because like if evil exists, I would believe it to be really smart, probably smarter than most of us, right? But I don't know. I think like in I think in a lot of cases of, for example, like possession and stuff like that, I think that at least a good chunk of it, if not most, is more lenient towards things along the line of like mental health. Because I mean, especially for being like the whole possession scare, whatever, going through that time period, like there was no internet. People weren't as connected. Resources weren't as available. Not as far as advanced in science as we are today. So I think like stuff like mental illness was treated and viewed a lot differently back then.
Yeah, it was treated a lot
And-
faster with a lobotomy.
And actually,
Yeah.
and kind of branching off of kind of what you're saying, even like if you look at like professional exorcism cases and stuff, they claim that it was somewhere in the goofy numbers of like 98% of the people that claim to be possessed could have been just something, an illness
Schizophrenic or-
something like that. Yes.
Right,
And they're
right.
saying
And
that
it's
very
so
few
hard
were
to
proven.
try to like disclaim others and their experience. Like
Wasn't-
you had an experience. I know, like I believe it happened. I don't know.
Wasn't
But
that
I
a
just-
topic in the
Huh?
in the Exorcist movie with Russell Crowe?
Oh yeah, yeah. That because they were mad because he kept going and just doing the exorcisms, and he said that they're not. He's not really exercising anything, but it makes the people feel as if he did, and it helps them, and that's why he was doing it because they were mad that he was doing these exorcisms, and and I think a lot of that concept. I mean, if that helps the person get over whatever's ticking in their head that may not actually be anything. If that helps them, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if they're, extremely religious or believe that's what's happening to them. Why not?
Yeah, and it, like a placebo kind of effect.
Exactly.
Like, oh, we're all healed now because he did the
Yep.
exorcism. And I like, especially when it's like with children, because they're it's just a different different brain, different world.
Mhm.
Children act out in all sorts of ways. So I would think that if there's a lot of children that in that time frame that were having these, possessions and stuff, maybe it was just them acting out.
Could be.
So
Not to shit on like other people's experiences. That's just I haven't experienced a lot of it
Oh no, exactly.
front hand,
that's
so
because you're
that's my
a
viewpoint.
closed-off, cold-hearted robot boy.
A cord kicking little robot.
Oh, this
Oh,
fucking
no.
feral ass little
It's
fuck.
coming back.
Yeah, hard to believe evil exists when you don't have a soul.
Yeah, you dirt rat.
Next question.
Yeah, evil does exist, and it was in the form of a little 2-year-old Donnie.
Ruining my
would
day.
you visit the Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut?
Absolutely.
Would you? Oh,
Yeah.
Depends.
Okay.
Depends on what's there. Are you talking about like, where like Annabelle and stuff would have been housed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like to tempt fate.
That's
You know
fair.
what I mean? It's just
You
like,
don't have to fuck Annabelle.
Well,
like,
No.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I
don't
pulled
go
up
in
this
and be
article.
like, possess me, toys.
No, to me it's the same. It's almost the same concept of like, I wonder if Ouija boards are real. Let me try it.
Look at that's different. That's not the same thing.
but I don't want to be anywhere where something like that, whether it's real or not. Why the hell would you want to take the chance?
What's the chance that you're taking? You're looking at it.
I'll say
Have
this
you not
though.
watched horror
What I
movies?
think going to see the Annabelle doll would be like, because we went to Europe for our senior class trip, and we got to visit Auschwitz, and it is so hard to explain the feeling you have when you're around.
Yep.
Like in this instance, I'll say like somewhere where you just know like
Negative
the
energy.
biggest evil happen. Like it is kind of unworldly. And I know like when we were heading there, you know, they were kind of prepping us and talking about Auschwitz, and like us being, you know, just fucking teenagers were there, and they're like, no, you're like, a lot of you are going to be probably really silent. We're like, no, we'll be all right. But like just walking through, you had this overwhelming sense of dread.
Yep.
And I think I would imagine that's probably the same feeling you would get around the Annabelle doll.
I can see that.
I that's well said, Donnie. That's exactly, you know what I mean? It's just like, I just don't want to be around something that's known, especially with the recent events that we'll talk after the Annabelle one.
That's
that's
what
gonna
made
lead
me
into
like
something
start
interesting.
believing in like auras and shit like that, was being there and experiencing that. And I'm like, okay, this shit is fucking real.
You guys hear about the shooter? Just happened like last night or yesterday.
I don't.
Does that have
I
something
don't
to do
know.
with the Conjuring?
Shooter.
You gonna conjure up a?
Yeah, he could be motherfucking possessed, although he's claiming CTE.
And he probably had CTE, but
Yeah, it was CTE
that
again.
doesn't justify murdering a bunch of people. So I don't know what the fuck. You know.
So what happened with this? I heard very tiny bit about it, but I don't know anything about it.
Somebody went up in the wrong elevator at some like Manhattan downtown building, and they were trying to get to the NFL, but they ended up somewhere else and just started shooting people.
Okay, because I remember something I just kind of brushed over, something that was talking about some shooter that claimed CTE. I remember exactly what that is.
They keep
and that he was
describing-
targeting the NFL, but that's all I've seen.
They
Yeah.
keep describing it as an M4 rifle. I don't know what that looks like. What's
Okay, it's an AR platform, is what it is.
okay?
The M4, the AR-15, all of those are very similar. Like the M16, a lot of depending on the year, but a lot of them are off the same AR platform. They look
Okay.
very similar. And an M4, if I remember right, is more of a carbine length, like a shorter rifle. I'd have to look that up. I don't remember offhand, but I don't really look much about like M4s or military style rifles much.
Me neither. Did you guys know that Ed and Lorraine really met when they were 17? And Ed
I know they were saying that when
Ed
they were
was
pretty young.
was a ticket guy at a movie theater, and that's how they met.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, they had a romantic moonlight kiss, and they fell in love, and everything was rainbows and sunshine for the rest of their
probably
lives.
seen-
Sounds like it was more like demons and ghosts. but-
It doesn't sound like sunshine to me, man.
It was all just happiness the rest of their lives.
So how do you feel about it, Opie?
I think they're scammers. I think they start
100%.
out, as legit, and then money, man.
But according to them, they never charged for any investigation.
Oh, I think they're like half scammers is what I should be more accurate as.
So in other words, they're
Like-
scamming for reputation and not money.
They're
they got
they're
enough-
scamming some of it. Some of it's a little bit exaggerated or played up. But
What if it wasn't? Wouldn't that be wild?
that would be wild. That would be.
But it's
wonderful.
possible though.
But I think they're just like half scammy, half for real, half scammy.
I don't know.
They
Like I
ended
said,
up-
I ain't saying everything they did was, 100% up and up, and I believe all of it. I know what I've seen, and I just believe that some of it may have been real. I don't know. I wasn't around them, so, it's kind of hard to tell, and I wasn't at those locations. But the basic stuff that I've seen makes me believe that stuff could have easily happened, and maybe they just blew it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
or
really
exaggerated
exaggerated it for whatever. Why fame, maybe?
Yeah. Did they ever sell books?
I don't think so.
That would be a good one for him to do, is be selling books and shit.
I'm sure there is.
Anybody else? What did you guys think of the score? It was kind of an old school. Well, you guys didn't even watch it that recently, so you wouldn't know. But it was a score. There was a score and there was music. As James Wan was the director, and I love James Wan.
What else has he done?
Oh man, he and Lee Winnell worked together a lot. So he was the writer on Saw. He did Insidious, The Conjuring, Furious 7. He directed Furious 7. Wow. I kind of assume that he mostly does
I was
horror.
waiting for you to say Fast and Furious movies because I love how much Dave hates them.
Oh, really?
I've seen up to the 7th. I've seen the 7th, and that one kind of. See, I love like the originals.
James Wan did Dead Silence.
Malignant. We just watched Malignant.
Sorry to cut you off, Dave.
Huh? Oh, no. I was just saying that after the 7th, I haven't seen anything, and the 7th was just kind of oof.
Was it? Because that's the one he directed.
Gotcha.
It wasn't bad. It's just that's when all the cars start jumping across buildings and shit, and it's just kind of. It was always kind of crazy, but like the first one was all about actually racing
Yeah.
and a muscle car, and then it got a little, as it went on, like Tokyo Drift shit, and it was all right. And then it just started with the 7th one. That's where it really started kind of losing me because it's. Maybe I'll watch more of them and just muscle through it, just to say I've seen them. But I just kind of lost interest after that one.
Muscle through them, but pun intended.
Family.
Always
Family.
thumping.
I'm always thumping.
All right, so The Conjuring. It was a movie in 2013.
Yeah, this gets a higher rating for me because it just came out around there were a lot of good movies coming out around that time. Oculus, if you never watched that, that's a really solid one.
What's
The
Oculus?
Evil Dead remake,
Yeah. The Evil Dead.
which I
remake's
enjoy.
good.
I don't know where you guys are at.
I love
What
that.
was,
All Hallows Eve 2013.
What was?
All Hallows Eve.
Oh, that was our boy, fucking Art the
Yeah,
Clown.
and this is this came out like within the same between like 2010 to 2013 was shit like Insidious, Sinister. So it was a lot of what I think are pretty solid movies coming out around that
Supernatural
time.
horror, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. This one looked really good. It was acted really good. Super good score.
It was spoopy.
Have you guys seen An American Haunting?
I have it, but I have not watched it.
I don't know. What's it about?
It's pretty much, it's almost this same movie, but without the Warrens involved. And it's just like it's like a period piece from like, I don't know, the 1600s or something, but it's just a haunted house movie. And it's got a lot of the same stuff in it. But I really love that movie. So,
I haven't seen that one.
yeah, it's a good one. It came out in the 90s, I think. But yeah.
Well, why'd you go with a 6?
Because I only saw half the movie.
Why? Is that the movie's
I'm sitting
fault?
thinking like, how am I gonna defend this movie against Al? And I'm just like, so why the 6, bud? And you're just like, oh, I only watched half of it.
We have issues with some of our playing equipment,
Yeah.
not wanting to. Like you can watch half of something and it'll play just fine, and all of a sudden it's just like, we have an error. And
Yeah,
then
I
it just
couldn't get
won't.
it to like connect.
It happened to me on several different movies that we tried to do. Remember, what was the other one? It'd play 5 minutes of it and just
It was something
quit.
recent. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it would just keep quitting. And then sometimes it'll be fine.
Who was watching? Oh, there was something else that had been watched recently on the Vudu.
Ooh, I've been watching all kinds of weird shit on your Voodoo. I watched Aqua Teen.
Oh, that's it.
I saw
I
that was
watched
on there.
Scary Movie. And then today I started watching another one. I don't remember.
There's a
what it
lot of
was,
good
though.
shit on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of good movies on there. So I just
And now I own The Conjuring. I bought that.
Oh, The Conjuring has so many good like spooky visuals though, like the shadow of the person hanging from the tree. There's the clap when they're playing the clap game.
Yeah, that was creepy as fuck.
Yeah. That's kind of a cool
So
game.
about where I got was like when like the mom was playing the. No, it was.
Well, the kids were doing
She was
the clap
walking
game,
around the house, and then
and
like
then the clap game went on without them.
yes,
Yes.
and like when and she got knocked into the basement or something.
Yeah,
And that's
she
when
had
I-
the candle or the lighter or whatever the fuck she had.
That's as far as I got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going with that. Like around the time it came out, for me anyway, I think it came out with a lot of like fresh stuff that you just hadn't seen around the time. So the movie was refreshing. I'm like, this is solid.
It was probably
I always have that in the back of my mind.
is an original movie in a era where we were
Yeah,
doing a lot
And-
of remakes.
and I wasn't big on like I wasn't a huge fan of Insidious. I don't think I've reviewed that with you guys, but it like that didn't really do it for me. I loved Sinister, and then this came out, and I was just like, okay, I love this.
Yeah. Those were 3 really good ones. I mean, I liked them all. But does anybody want to change their score? We all gave it 8s and 7s. 6 is the only one that's questionable, and I guess
I'm
because
gonna
I watched half the movie is okay.
I'll finish it up and then
Maybe it'll go up
really
a couple points.
really let you know what I think. So I'm gonna keep it as a 6 with a asterisk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping my 8.5. This is it's a solid fucking horror film. Just good.
I'm with you on that.
This next one is gonna suck.
Oh, dude, I love this whole all the Conjuring verse movies. I'd say I'm a fan of. It's like there's I think each one has like at least one part that actually got me, which is pretty rare. Where I just like jump a little. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
I hate movies like that.
I'll tell you this,
One of the Annabelle ones does it, and I can't remember which one, so I'm excited for that.
I'm not.
Is that what we're doing next? Is Annabelle?
Annabelle, yes.
Okay. Like the original.
We're technically
Annabelle.
a little out of order
Yeah.
according to that, which we actually neither of us knew
Yeah, I thought
Yep.
that this was the
until I
first
started
one.
digging a little deeper. you
Yeah.
know, and we found out that actually, apparently, Annabelle was technically first, but there's no 100%
Yeah, but
definitive that it was
barely.
first.
It's like
Yeah.
a year different.
If a year, because it says early 70s, so it could have been 71. It could have been almost the same year. It's a little tough to find exact definitive stuff, but we'll dig in and we'll
Yeah.
get into the Annabelle one then.
Are you changing your score, Dave?
No, let's stay at the 7.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not really too big into like demon horror.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, this one will be.
Or dolls. So this one is going to suck. for me.
Which is this whole? How do you feel about nuns?
How do you feel about dolls possessed by demons?
How about a
It's
demon
gonna suck.
possessed?
How do you feel about clowns
It
running around
depends.
in cornfields? Because that's
Now-
a recent horror movie.
Chucky. I like Chucky.
Because he's
Yeah,
funny?
he's cracking jokes the whole time.
Yeah, it's a kind of a ridiculous. I mean, he's an evil
Yeah.
looking doll. He's not a doll that is like, for example, the one I think is actually the creepiest is the real Annabelle fucking doll. That thing to me is terrifying
Yeah.
Okay.
because it looks like a legit kid's toy and it could be completely evil. That is scarier.
That's fair.
I get that.
That's
Yeah.
They
I mean,
definitely Hollywood up this Annabelle doll.
Yes. I mean, she looks like a Kokor.
I never knew what the original Annabelle doll looked like until after I watched the movie because I was like, oh, I'm curious. Did it look like that? I looked it up. I'm like,
No, it's like a
what?
Raggedy Ann doll.
What the fuck?
Yeah, isn't it just a big ass Raggedy Ann doll?
Yep.
Kind of. I don't know if it's actually legitimately like Raggedy Ann or Andy.
But
It's that style though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that fear though, where it's like that's a real fucking toy, you know?
Yep. And that to me is a little more creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave her a glow up for the movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they made her some kind of weird porcelain
Yeah.
little girl doll thing, and
Gave her some mascara and called it a day.
Oh man,
that's why I
we're
said
gonna
she
have to
kind of
have
reminds me of being like a Kokor.
a Chucky versus Annabelle fight. Who wins that one? You know, who wins? Chucky versus Annabelle. I give it to Chucky because he's like mobile, you know, where Annabelle is like spooky.
But Annabelle can like
I mean, Annabelle's not really the thing that's doing it. It's the something possessed that doll.
yeah.
and is using it as like a vessel in a sense.
like
So,
Annabelle's gonna throw Chucky around, dude.
I don't know.
Fuck all that.
What is Chucky?
Chucky could literally fuck Annabelle.
Chucky doesn't have a penis, you dum dum.
That's a crazy thought.
He
That's a
has Tiffany
crazy
as a
thought.
kid.
He fucked Tiffany.
Yeah.
She was a doll.
And he's got a creepy looking
Yeah,
weird emo kid.
He had a baby as a doll.
Yeah,
Yes.
I never watched more than the first one.
and it
so.
grew up. And it's like a weird little emo
Yeah,
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
I don't remember the name of it. though.
Yeah, I remember that now. I forgot all
Yeah.
about that. Was that
Glenda.
Bride of
Huh?
Chucky?
Glenda.
Glenda?
Glenda was its name.
And it was a boy but named Glenda.
It was transgender.
Oh.
Because
okay.
that franchise is run by Don
I couldn't
Mancini?
remember. It's been years since
And
I've
he's
seen it, but I
gay,
love the
and-
Chucky series. I get a kick out of those.
Hell yeah. I like them
They
too.
have a TV show that's somewhat recent, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's even better?
But
Good guy shoes.
oh, buddy. Oh, man, we need to fucking review the Chucky movies so that I can talk about the good guy shoes
Oh my
like extensively.
It is interesting. I don't think we've watched any Child's Play movies.
No, we haven't.
God. No,
And-
we can do a stint of those later.
Annabelle will be our 159th movie.
Holy Lord.
Yeah. And that's just in this list. I feel like we're missing some.
We are missing a lot.
Yeah.
That list was only derived from the pages that you could find. Remember
Yeah.
the loose ones?
Yeah.
And we were missing quite a few of those too. So I'd be willing to bet we're close to the 300 mark.
Yeah. And never done a Child's Play movie.
That's
And
crazy.
I love them too. So.
Those are
Dang.
great movies. I love them. Another one that we could actually do too that is borderline horror. Gremlins.
Oh, that's yeah.
With the
I
Mogwai.
consider that's horror.
Those are kind of fun.
Yeah,
I like those.
absolutely.
I mean, it isn't
Especially-
like we haven't like taken a little break to do something like horror adjacent.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, 'cause we
doing
did that with
something
what we do in the
goofy and fun.
shadows.
Yeah.
Hey, have you found anything about your skate movie?
You ask him this
Oh!
every week.
That's fine. You should do that. We gotta keep up on this
Oh yeah,
shit.
it's been
I
like
gotta check
2 or
again.
3 weeks since.
Yeah,
we
and his
actually...
his stupid answer is always the same. Ah!
Sometimes I scream a little less.
Well,
The problem is like the updates on that site are so like he keeps putting updates for that movie with a different movie. Like it's like Desert Fiends 2. So it's like fucking hard for me to find any info, and I haven't had any emails about it. So I think the last I was getting to was that what the fuck? It was
Probably
like it was
finishing up,
they were
edit-
finished
editing.
with stuff in April or May, as far as filming goes.
But they're probably doing all the editing and stuff now.
Yeah.
That's fair. I want to remind everybody that The Toxic Avenger comes out this year.
That
As
looks,
well
yeah, it's
as-
got Peter Dinklage in
that
it.
looks
What
ridiculous.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
as well as
I'm actually
Frankenstein
excited
by,
for that one.
Guillermo del Toro, which I'm super pumped for.
I actually think I will be too, because I like Guillermo.
What is the trauma something?
Sure, Trauma Films, yeah.
Is that
A production company from back in the day that
is
made
that
horrible,
what the
crazy
Toxic
movies.
Avenger is? And then remaking it?
Yes,
And
sir.
it's still
It's-
made by Trauma?
I guess I don't know.
I don't
that.
know.
Like, is it gonna be as fucked up?
No.
It's
No.
pretty wild.
The new one?
The new one's not going to be.
It's not going to be as goofy. As,
Yeah,
it's
the
going to be
crazy
goofy though.
80s Fucking nonsense.
It's still going to be goofy. I've seen quite a few clips of it, and it actually looks pretty
What
entertaining.
was that fucking Trauma movie we watched with the chicken? Poultrygeist.
Oh my god, that was a fantastic
Good lord.
movie.
I love that.
That was a good movie for being so stupid.
That's a fun podcast to go back and listen to too if you're bored. That was a really great discussion we had on that one.
That movie was.
I don't even remember the
ridiculous.
discussion we had last week.
You got to listen to them. They're fun. I like listening to our talks.
All right. Well, is that it? Are we trucking along?
I think so. I think for this next one, what we'll do then is we've kind of touched on a little bit of them. So I think what we'll do for the next one is Annabelle, and let's actually dig into more of what Ed and Lorraine did during that whole Annabelle thing, like what their whole role.
On
know.
the Epstein list, what were they doing? Let's talk about it.
We're
next
not
week.
fucking talking
It-
Epstein, and we're not talking Harvey
So-
Weinstein. We might have to eventually, but
So there's I believe available. I believe there's 3 Conjuring movies and 3 Annabelle movies, with another Conjuring movie like coming out somewhere in the next few months. Do you want to should we just stick to those in the universe and like toggle back and forth between like Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, the next Annabelle, till we get through those, or
Maybe let's. How much?
then we can leave
is-
out like the Nun and
How much is
and,
Ed and
uh,
Lorraine actually a part
La
of those?
Llorona.
I don't know. I
Because
haven't seen
I think most of it is we're doing just for Ed and Lorraine. You know what I mean? Like their life and breaking down the movies and where they were at with it.
because like in Amityville, they basically walked in, said, "Yep, this place is haunted as fuck. Bye," and that was their whole role.
But according to like we'll have to look up a little bit more on it. They actually held a lot more of a role being there, not just walking in.
No,
and
that's
walking
the real role that they did. Was they came in, they scoped it out.
Well,
They
yeah,
were
but
like,
what did
"Yeah,
they do
this-
when
this
they were
place
scoping
is-"
it out? Just
they're like,
walk
"This-
in and go, "Yep, it's haunted." and
But
turn
like the
around and
rest
walk
of
out.
the stuff that happened with that house, they didn't have a part of.
Yep. But they actually, according
You've
to them,
never
they've
even
never-
watched that show, so don't even quote it.
They've never been paid.
I watched that one.
Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But that's pretty wild that they could drive around and do all these investigations on no money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they had to have gotten maybe donations or there has somewhere they were getting cash.
Sheesh. Donations.
What the fuck was that?
It was a vine.
Maybe it was a tip.
It was a vine.
You don't even know what Vine is.
Sheesh. Donations.
Stop staring at me when you do it.
There's only one Vine that I've actually ever really laughed at, and I don't remember who the guy is, but he kind of reminds me of like a Dane Cook type character.
Maybe it
And
was
he comes
Dane Cook.
running in a door, and he's like, "Look, Mom, I'm a Jedi," and he starts swinging a lightsaber around and like crashing, like breaking lamps and shit. You can hear somebody in the background, like assuming his mom's screaming at him at the top of her lungs. That one made me laugh because I think he legitimately did that and caught him actually breaking his mom's shit.
Yeah,
And
in the time of
So-
Vine, People were way more creative, but now when TikTok took over, a lot of it is just scripted.
But that one was hilarious because you could hear her just screaming at him, don't you fucking break, and he's smashing the lamp and that kind of stuff. It can be funny.
Oh, I love it.
But that was one of my favorites, and it's the only one I actually remember. I never really watched them. Nick was really into them, so that's where I ended up
Yeah, but
seeing.
Nick just watched it on YouTube, like best of compilation.
That's what I do too.
Well, why not? You
I
get
never
to see
say
it all
that.
in one instead of watching 5-second video clips or this new TikTok shit, which all it is
It's different.
extremely good looking.
Don't compare that. You can't
women
compare the two.
Mouth faking, doing dumb shit and dancing and shaking their ass. That's about all it is.
Love it.
Your algorithm is fucked, Dave. Fix
I
your
don't watch
algorithm.
TikTok.
Yeah.
You're the only one that shows me that shit.
Yeah, it's
My
definitely somebody at work brought this up not that long ago. They're like any like dude that is saying, "Oh, I tried TikTok and all it was girls shaking their asses." They're perverts because that's their algorithm. Because my TikTok is nothing like that. It's a bunch of music shit.
Excuse me.
I don't watch TikTok.
That's my algorithm.
I have never
And I'm
had
proud of it.
TikTok. I don't have social media shit on my phone at all, except
That's my algorithm.
for Facebook, for Marketplace.
My
Only thing I
my
have.
TikTok is all Brook and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I know you don't.
Brooke and Jubal.
Yeah.
Drooly and Brooke.
Gook and Bruegel.
Gruger Burger.
Yo, I love me some Gook and Bruegel.
Burgle.
Gurk and Burgle.
Gurgle Burgle.
Gurgle and
But all right, we're
Burgle.
shutting this shit down.
I'm shutting you down.
I know you are.
Ooh.
All right, until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Doodles.
Sheesh.
Red flags. Eyes in the mirror that don't belong. A heartbeat plays like a funeral song. Red flag. Undead come alive and evil thrives. See the red flags, and you might survive.
I could have dropped my croissant.